Hello, my name is Robert, and today I'm going to talk about my discussion boards. So, I chose to go over the third one, which was what would you do differently to improve distance education, whether it be per process, delivery, organization, or a type of hardware or software that you've not seen developed yet. So, the different points that I'm going to talk about is this. What I dislike about distance learning so far is that I feel like I couldn't get an instant answer. It feels like when I was in class, I could ask the question directly. Teacher, blah 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 blah. And when I think about my studies in Korean that I do on Friday and Saturday night, I'm able to talk to the teacher in person. We're using video to talk and discuss, but she has a time and she has to keep her time, so we couldn't spend a lot of time discussing questions that we might have. So specifically in this program, which I'm doing, I know that we have office hours, and I know that we have the ability to message, and Miss Hayes has been really good at messaging us back really quickly, but when I want to look at specifically the online office hours, and I felt that it wasn't really easy to do quickly because, for example, I'm here in Korea and the time zones are maybe plus 12, plus 13, something like that, and I think it would feel more close if we had the ability to have like some person come up out of our device or something. I'm not sure. This isn't something that has been invented yet. But if something can come up and then basically we say, oh, I don't know what is, I just wrote the ADDIE paper. What is ADDIE mean? And then the person's like automatic response, ADDIE means blah, 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 blah. And so you could feel like it's a personal communication, personal touch with it. And so I felt this to be more efficient, because then the teacher doesn't have to always be answering the questions, taking the time. So I'm hoping in this situation we could use some 3D technology. I know on Facebook we have pictures that are able to move, and I think if we use maybe some form of augmented reality or some 3D hologram device, and we have a list of set questions and set answers, the professor can just respond to it, do some movements like a real human, and then we can just upload those into some software, some system where all the student has to do, I don't know this, and then they talk about it. So I thought that would be really nice, but I think we're a long way away from that to happen. But I'm hoping, and the next So I'm going to talk quickly about number 4 as well. So it is talked about what aspects of distance education would it be interesting and to be able to incorporate it into a traditional face-to-face class. So the points that I talked about were, I think for me the best tool of online education was when I've been using Zoom in my classes, and we're able to annotate, we're able to use like draw a perfect square, click on the tool, focus on this part, students, or I can draw a line very clear. That's a really good thing about the Zoom application. And if I'm in the classroom using the board marker, I'm not a computer, so I don't draw it straight. And so if we're able to have some software in the classroom where we're able to use these tools, I think that would be really cool and beneficial, and it'll, I don't know, save my time. A big problem that I have in the class is I have the marker in my hand, and I tend to leave it because I don't have a clicker, and I go to my desk, click the next slide, go back to the pizarro, to the whiteboard, and then I don't have a color because I left it on the desk. And so I really like that I'm able to change to multiple different colors, and just by click, and I can start underlining or highlight some specific point. I know when I was in high school we had a smart board, but it was just like 4 different colors, and I wonder these days how it is working, if it has improved or not. and if it has the ability to like draw some shape by just like clicking on something and drawing it, or like I'm not sure. With the application for Zoom, it's quite simple and easy, and I really enjoy that. The next point, which is a little bit a touchy one, is that I really enjoy the ability to mute students. And in the classroom, I think muting the student or telling them to stop talking isn't the best option. However, I think sometimes if the student is being noisy or disruptive, just continue saying stop. If there was some magical mute button, then I could focus on the other student and then come back to the student and not take away from everyone's learning time. And so I don't know if this is my best option or possible thing to do, because we can't like just mute somebody, but all they can do is say, please be quiet. I have one student personally in my class, and he's just so funny. He's just be sitting there, and I'm in lesson talking to the students and talking, and he's over there like, and he's just really imaginative, and he's really good at English and really funny because he's really talkative, and I really enjoy teaching him. But at times it could be distracting to other students, in my opinion. So having the mute button would be nice, and also having the tools to use multiple colors in the classroom on the PPT, and different like shapes, drawing on the whiteboard, like a perfect circle. All of that I think would be the best things from online education that can be incorporated into the class very easily and smoothly. Thank you.